At the day's outset, the lead was 5 with this putt. It's dwindled to 2. Patrick Cantlay and Xander Schauffele will make up your final pairing Sunday at the Genesis on CBS and streaming on Paramount+. Can't miss action amongst friends with a winner's take of $4 million. Schauffele, you see, with a sterling 6 under to move just 2 shy of Cantlay. Cantlay would have had a 3-shot advantage if not for a bogey at the 17th, which played as the second easiest hole at Riviera Country Club on Saturday. But this is where they stand heading to Sunday. 2 between them and 18 holes to sort it out. First word goes to CBS golf writer Patrick McDonald. Not the door-slamming Saturday that Patrick Cantlay probably had in mind here. Workman-like 70, made few mistakes, but one coming home, yes. What headlines the notebook of Pat Mack right now?
I think it's got to be that bogey on the par 5 17th, like you said, Joe. I mean, he had a great chance to put away a lot of this field, and he let in those guys at 10 under like Harris English and Jason Day right back into this tournament when he turned a really easy birdie hole into a bogey hole. And yes, obviously the drive, finding the fairway bunker wasn't great, but for him to miss the green with the wedge and then hit a poor wedge shot was probably what Patrick Cantlay is going to be thinking about going to bed tonight.
All right, initial thoughts always appreciated. We'll have plenty more coming from Patrick McDonald in just moments, and plenty more always coming on the Premier Pod In the Game. It's the First Cut Podcast. Our team taking you under the ropes and into the action each and every week on tour. Download, subscribe, and enjoy the First Cut Podcast. For more reaction, we take you into the Super Tower on a Saturday where Trevor Immelman is standing by. Trev, always great to be with you. And the plot, let's say, has thickened here over the last couple hours following this round. A bit of a speed wobble on 17 there for Cantlay, but it's been solid, steady throughout. What has stood out to you about his play thus far this week?
Well, it's authentic Patrick Cantlay, isn't it? He's just one of those guys that doesn't get too emotional. He doesn't ride a roller coaster of going up and down and fist pumps and getting down on himself. He just stays even keel, and that's exactly where his game has been. Solid tee shots, not getting into too much trouble, fairly good iron play, and then that putter has been around to save him when he's needed it. So it sure has been a great performance so far. Look, he played unbelievable golf the first couple days. Today didn't quite have his best stuff. The bogey on 17, it'll be interesting to see if at the end of the day tomorrow, is that the thing that could possibly cost him? Because 17 was playing pretty easy down the breeze today at about 4.4, and with him walking out of there with a bogey, he was giving up a lot.
Yeah, by the number second easiest hole on Riv behind only number 1, which we know is the friendly handshake to get the day started. We'll see if that's how the day starts. But next closest on that leaderboard, Trev, is a man he keeps close often, a bogey-free 65. Bogey-free over the last 38 holes is Xander Schauffele. How does that proximity, the relationship between, let's call it the young and the hatless, inform what you expect to see come Sunday?
Yeah, it's going to be so interesting to see how the two of them react together. Like you say, they are brilliant friends. They've played a ton of golf together. We've seen them team up in President's Cups, Ryder Cups. They go on vacations together. And so there'll be no hiding. I mean, they know everything there is to know about each other. But it'll be all business. I mean, look, when you join the PGA Tour, this is one of those tournaments that you put a big circle around and you're like, look, I would love the opportunity to win at Riv. It's where Hogan won. It's where all the greats have won. Tiger Woods is hosting, and so it's going to be interesting to see from the outset tomorrow who is feeling the tension and who is feeling nice and free and just letting it rip.
An epic amphitheater for it all to play out Sunday on CBS. Trevor, one last one for you here. Talk to me a little bit about the course, because these two gentlemen won't play one another. They will play Riviera Country Club. Is there a stretch where you expect to see the movement where you're going to be keyed in on Sunday?
Yeah, look, every hole at Riviera has the potential to jump up and bite you. It is just one of the best that these guys get to play. It was one of my favorites when I was playing. But the areas you need to watch out for, Moose, first of all, you got to get through 10. You can make a 2 there, and you can make a 6 there, no problem. But from 12, it's from 12 through 16. As those guys make the turn, they start hitting back into that ocean breeze. Those holes play long, they play difficult, and that is probably where it's going to be won and lost.
Hey, what's $4 million amongst friends? We will find out Sunday on CBS. Trevor, appreciate you as always.
Thank you.
Our lead analyst of the golf on CBS, Trevor Immelman, stopping by as he does each Saturday and Sunday, and for that we appreciate him. We'll also appreciate all the sights and sounds coming your way on Sunday. Trevor Immelman, Jim Nance, our award-winning team on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus for the conclusion of the Genesis.